Good afternoon, good people. I shot an entire video and got ready to edit it to get it up with my inspirational at the end. But as soon as I finish, this came in. Federal Reserve hit with DOJ subpoena and criminal probe over Chair Jerome Powell's testimony. Federal Reserve hit with DOJ, Department of Justice, subpoena and criminal probe over Chair Jerome Powell's testimony. Okay, let's dig a little further here. And this just came in. Federal Reserve Chair Powell said Sunday that the Justice Department subpoenaed the central bank Friday with the threat of criminal indictment, the latest move in a year-long pressure campaign from the Trump administration. Powell said the threatening indictment related to his testimony before the Senate in June about the renovation of Federal Reserve office buildings. No one, certainly not the chair of the Federal Reserve, is above the law, Powell said, but this unprecedented action should be seen in the broader context of the administration's threat and ongoing pressure. So listen, the market is not going to like this, right? What's happening right now is the pre-markets are slipping. The pre-markets are slipping right now. Crypto is still holding up pretty good. Bitcoin is actually moving up towards 91K. But let's see how things play out with this. The markets were flat and started to slip as this, as this subpoena went through. Okay, so I'm going to play my regular video like I recorded it before this came. This came after I finished it, was about to upload it, and I stopped the video to add this to it. This is not good for the stock market. The stock market wants the Fed to be independent. He was pretty much in a lame duck situation, the Fed is, and I don't like it. I'm just going to tell you, I don't like it. Anything with construction, you can pretty much double the price, just like the White House is under construction. And I know someone's going to say, but the president is paying for it out of his own tax dollars and donor dollars. But I'm just talking about construction in general. It's going to be higher. Now, I'm not saying that Jerome Powell is innocent. I'm just saying that these things happen. And at some point, you guys, all of us need to wake up on both sides and see what's really going on. That's all I'm going to say. But we have to stay focused on how this is going to affect our money. Okay, that's what we're going to do, good people. Now I'm going to play this video in its entirety the way I recorded it before this story broke. Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. It's good to be before you again. I just wanted to come here. I'm filming this on Sunday night just to let you know a few things that's going on here. All right. We're going to get right into it, and then I'm going to do something a little different. It's going to be kind of my inspiration at the end of this. Okay, let's get right into some news. All right, stocks futures are flat where this is Sunday evening. I want you to know that we had some data that came out, right? And we have some data that's coming up, and I just wanted to get to it. So we have earnings that's starting out, and we're starting out with the banks, okay? Traders are prepared for a kickoff of earnings season with major Wall Street banks set to report results in the days ahead. Of course, days ahead, JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, Saks, okay? And then also on the calendar in the latest inflation read due on Tuesday, which has taken added significance following Friday's December jobs report. What did Friday's job report reveal to us? That the release showed that the labor market continues to cool but remains resilient, okay? And that's why we had a green day. So it's cooling, which means the Fed could decrease interest rates, but it remains resilient, and the stock market actually liked it. All right, it liked it. All right, so right now we are on risk on sentiment, and consumer sentiment came out with a minor report also. But we are risk on. I think we are risk on. So if you take a look at some of the quote unquote high risk stock, even though these stock had some good news that caused it to spike, it's still quote unquote risk on, if you ask me. APLD is one of the ones that we were in. Actually, I got to take my hats off to Stocks with Josh. He brought this one to the family. APLD, we were in it a while ago when it was very, very tiny. But you could see here over the last day, it's up almost 18%. Over the last 5 days, almost 30%. And you could see what news is driving it. Now, Josh has said something, and I said it as we went live on Stock Mo's page on Wednesday, and he kept saying that it's small. They, they didn't have a lot of revenue and all of that, but he was too afraid to sell it, and that registered with me. Okay, so we're going to keep our eye on APLD, and everyone that's in Money Moves, my version of Patreon, which is totally housed in the WAP app. You guys know we gave some levels on that, okay? Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell as I get back into these digs for a minute. So here's what else I want to show you as far as risk on is concerned, okay? Let's get that out of your way. So we have these quantum computing stock, which were down on Friday. As you can see, we were down on average around 2%. SoundHound was up 1%. It's a little different. I just threw that in there. But you could see over the last week, we were up. As a matter of fact, they were up by double digits, most of these. Let's see what happens on a month. Well, we're down, still down. That's why I haven't gotten back into them yet. But we could see that they had spiked up, and some of them were up by double digits. Okay, so now one of the stock that I want you to keep your eye on is ticker symbol OKLO, right? Now I'm going to play for you 3 different segments on OKLO, right? First, I'm going to give you the negative on it, right? And I'm going to let Mr. Kramer take care of that for you. I want you guys to give this a listen because there's some truth in there, but it does have the Kramer effect. If you want to know what the Kramer effect is, Google it.
We've talked a lot about the ambitions of Oaklo,
yes,
which is the subject of an FT story this morning as well.
Devastating.
Why?
Why? Because it basically says it's a $20 billion nuclear startup without any revenue, and I think it is being Sam Altman's involved.
We've known that.
Yeah,
That's not a
Sam
surprise.
Altman's involved. He's a backer, and the president likes it. Okay, so now let's take the other side. If you listen to GE Vernova, which is actually the foremost maker of nuclear power, you will find out that this kind of technology is pie in the sky. Maybe 2040.
Small nuclear reactors?
Yes. Well, they're
2040.
Their particular brand.
They're talking about this thing being late 20s operative, right? Aren't they?
I don't think it's going to happen.
We've had the CEO on many times.
Yeah, okay, so they're going to say that. Okay, everybody's going to say that their nuclear is ready. Everybody. There's only one that's actually building, and that's GE Vernova, because they are nuclear power, wind, not that much anymore, rounding error, and natural gas turbine. And I just think that if you want to bet, this, by the way, had a great quarter, and there's hyperscalers all over the place. They're trying to get them in, not just out. Now, what do I think? I think that it's entirely possible they could have something going non-commercially in like 6-7 years.
Okay, I'm not saying it, but someone said the Kramer effect is to do the polar opposite of what he said. Now, I disagree with him on Oaklo. I call it Oaklo. He called it Oaklo. Now, it's the little engine that could, and he's right. It doesn't have revenue and all of that. But remember, last year I was a strong believer in it, Oaklo. I bought it. and rode it up to where it was overbought and sold it, swung it, made a ton of money on it, actually 508%, I believe. And now I'm looking to get back in at levels, which I believe I left some levels. I did in money moves, but that was Kramer a while back. Now on Wednesday, this is what I said on StockMo's live broadcast. Give you a bonus. Okay. Here we go. Oaklo and Amazon. Oaklo, I like it. Larry, why did you sell it? I just wanted it to find a better price. And I wanted some of the fog to come away. Oaklo, we have to look for alternative energy that's going to drive AI. Right now, we don't have enough energy to do everything that they've put the money up all ready to do. We don't have the energy to do that. Okay. And so what I said was Oaklo is something that we need to keep our eyes on. I personally kept keeping my eyes on. And then what happened after that Wednesday video, the very next day, this is what happens, good people. Okay. So now this is Friday's uptrend in Oaklo, but if you look, it's been trending up over the last 5 days, up 29%. Oaklo have. So now what happened with Oaklo is this right here. Oaklo, Meta announces agreement in support of 1.2 gigawatt nuclear energy development in southern Ohio. So just what I was saying could happen and what Mr. Kramer said that would probably happen in 5 to 6 years is actually happening now. All right. And so I'm not telling you to go load up on Oaklo. There are levels. I would probably deal again with that later here, but it's a company that I believe in. Is it risky? Yes, because it doesn't have any revenue. And if the market goes down, it's going to go down. It's going to get hit hard. So I just want to let you know up front. But this has the possibility to really surge when it does good. Just like, remember, we were buying stuff like Palantir, at $7, SoFi, those type of plays we were buying very low. And now we're up hundreds of percent, some of 150%, some are 300%. We were buying it at $7. And now I believe Oaklo has the potential to take off. Okay. So remember, I swung it, got back out. It got overbought, overhyped. And now I'm back in because it's a real story right now. That's what we need. Okay, so I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going a little longer than I thought I would. I just want to say that I appreciate all of your prayers and your condolences for my dad. I just want to end this because it's Sunday and I know I'm a little nervous because I'm just getting back making a video here like this without editing. I'm just cutting it on the fly. I'm going to release it here Sunday night. I just want to say thank you. We are going to get back to business. I'm going to have a light week coming up. I may post 2, maybe 3 videos. And for a little while, I'm going to try to do maybe 3 videos a week and not every day. I have a lot going on. I'll keep you guys, updated on everything that's going on. Of course, got to make sure everything is okay. And I had to make sure myself was okay. Dealing with a lot, dreaming about my dad almost every day now. And it's just, you never get too old to, what's the word when you have no parents? Guys, type it in there for me. You guys know what I'm saying. Orphan. You never get too old to feel like an orphan. And I'm just going to share with you, my inspiration is I'm just going to kind of skim through some things that I said about my dad. If you don't want to hear that, I understand. This is a stock video. But there was a lot of people there. My dad touched a lot of lives, and I plan on doing the same thing as I honor my dad's legacy. I love you guys. We'll see you later on this week. I have been active in money moves, and the indicator is loose. It is up, and it is going. We're going through the indicator, And a lot of people are liking it already. I have my own indicator in Money Moves called Traffic Trader. I'm going to make Money Moves the top link below. And it is my Traffic Trader indicator. If you could drive, then you could do options, okay? And swing trades with this new Traffic Trader that I have, only available in Money Moves, okay? So I'm going to honor my dad right here and let you know I love you guys, and we'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.
There was no scandal in my house. I also want you to know we never heard Mama and Daddy argue. We heard them disagree, never argue. I never heard my dad raise his voice at my mom. He had too many sons for that. Come on, y'all, right? I want you to know that my dad took care of my mom until death. He would leave here, pick up that 100-pound scooter, pick her up in his late 70s and bring her home, go in the kitchen and cook dinner. Amen? And he can cook. Actually better than my mother. Surprise you guys. I want you to know that that guitar right there was the 7th one off the assembly line worldwide. So when you saw Leonard Skinner and all of these other bands with that double neck guitar, it came after that one. That guitar right there is priceless. I don't know why he gave it to Rodney. But anyway.
Only trust him. Gonna leave it right there. Love you guys, and we'll see you sometime this week. We're gonna get back to business, okay? And we're just gonna keep moving forward because that's what Dad wanted. Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.